Hey, I have a question for you. What drains your energy? Well, in today's episode, I'll share with you one of my biggest energy drainers in my life. More about that right after the intro. Welcome to the Day One Journey, episode 207. Cha-ching. Yeah. So just before we dive into that one big energy drainer, I just want to remind you, this is still the Priorities series, and we are talking the last few episodes, and also this episode, about power or energy, which is my third value, my third priority, my third moving toward value. In another episode, we mentioned that our energy is finite, it is limited, and that's why it's not only for me. When I move toward more energy, as my priority, the question is not just about raising my overall level of energy, which we talked about. It is also about not wasting it. Yes, because it is finite, it is limited. So what is the places that I waste most of my energy? My energy drainers. This is what this episode is about. This is what I want to share with you. So let's cut to the chase. My biggest energy drainer, or at least one of my biggest energy drainers, is, it might be harsh, but this is the truth. One of my biggest energy drainers is helping people that don't want to help themselves. I'll say it again. Helping other people, or trying to help other people who don't want or are not willing to help themselves. And I tell you what I mean by that. Usually, it was happening in conversations with my friends, my colleagues, people from school. So there's a conversation. Usually they would ask me some question, and I would pour my energy into that, trying to help, trying to give them my perspective, because they were asking. Maybe then I assumed when they were asking, they were looking for answers. But most of the time they didn't. They were asking questions, and they either for just feeling good about themselves, either they asked the question to hear what they wanted to hear, or many other reasons, but not really listening. They weren't really listening. And I think this is the first step for helping yourself to listen, whether it is listening to yourself or the people you ask questions. So they would ask me the questions, and I would pour my energy into it without making sure, without understanding if they are willing to put the work, the action, to push themselves and help themselves. Some of them just wanted me to put my energy and work for them, do the work for them. I know it may sound a bit harsh, but one of them was actually asking me to take him as a project, as if I don't have enough projects in my life, as if I'm not taking myself as a project. I don't want to help people who are not willing to put the work in action themselves. Because it's not about my ideas and my perspective, it's about them doing the actions necessary to get wherever they want to go. And if they're not willing to do that, you know what, if they are not sure, that they are willing to put their time and energy and patience for them to help themselves, for me it's a waste of energy. And since I do want to help people, and I most of the time I do see the positive, I do have a positive outlook on people and life, I do think that they will help themselves. But sometimes I'm just painting a too positive picture of how things really are. And this is where I wasted most of my energy in my life. Also, I want to share that the fact that I can save my energy, not putting so much energy into helping people that are not willing to help themselves, will give me more energy to help people that do want to help themselves. And this is what the priority series is all about. It is doing less of the things that are not as effective for us, but making room, making space to do the stuff that we really want. I do want to make a difference. I do want to make a difference in someone else's life. I want to help them, but I want them to get the results that they want. And if they're not willing to help themselves, they won't get there. I cannot push them and do the work for them, even if I wanted. So that's why, when I think about this, one of my biggest energy drainers, when I think about that, but then I'm thinking about saving that energy, I'm pretty just excited. So I have that excess energy, I have that extra energy to put where I want to put, which is also helping people that do want to help themselves, who do want to listen to the truth, or at least other people's perspective, and then do something about it. I want to be there for them, because they can make a real change in their lives. And this is what I want to share with you in this episode. This aspect of this specific energy drainer. So back to you. Ask yourself about one energy drainer that you have in your life. A place or an activity that you put lots of energy, and you don't get the effect that you want, so you can use that energy doing other things. Just raise that level of awareness and try to think about at least one energy drainer in your life, so you will be aware of that and might cut it off. But today, back to you, it's just raising a level of awareness and think about one energy drainer in your life. Well, do it today, think about it today, raise that level of awareness, and of course, have an amazing day one. See you tomorrow.